First is a children's and youth media company. Basically, we're interested in protecting and celebrating children's childhood and youthful innocence, and in a very complicated age filled with pandemics and filled with parents being busy, filled with a kind of a drought in today's media landscape with regards to what we want our children to learn. We want to step in and fix that imbalance. I think about the world 20, 30 years ago. There were programs that were interested in filling that imbalance and helping kids that were growing up on kind of the junk food of the mind, kind of like the meaningless cartoons and songs that were not in their own best interest. Many programs, many companies were interested in producing cartoons and content that was not only financially viable, but also very much socially conscious. And songs and games and cartoons, a lot of children's content, even 20, 30 years ago, was very socially conscious to help parents, help children. And it's not only about 20 years ago, even if nothing happened before, looking into the future, given the current drought of anything worth consuming, not only from a fun perspective, but from a childhood rearing perspective, from an educational perspective, from an inspirational perspective, right? We need our future children, future generations to know about integrity and kindness and courage, and to resist bullying and be respectful, listen to mom and dad, who's interested in helping them understand that, and also make it impactful but not preachy, right? It's complicated to produce kind of heavy laden content and yet not make it preachy, because usually if you are fun, you're value neutral or empty. There's nothing that you're trying to tell the audience. You're just trying to make something fun. And if you want to tell something to the audience, usually it's heavy-handed, it's preachy, it's not as fun, and people usually go to the one extreme or the other. But if there's a way to make content, books, cartoons, all kinds of content that both has something to say, but also does it in a very fun and engaging way, that to me is the sweet middle, that pinnacle that we want to strive for. And basically that's what Burst is all about. Burst is all about providing the foundation and the groundwork for the next generation, for the next 2-3 generations. Humanity doesn't stop today. Humanity will continue, and we're going to always need to continue being nourished. So someone has to be able and willing to step into that breach, and given the junk food of the mind that our current children's culture is filled with, to give them health conscious food options for the mind, but also that are fun and engaging. And there are a few people that are trying to do that. I don't think anyone is doing it at a big scale or has the ambition to really help the wide scope of humanity with that really big challenge. And that is the Burst's ambition, is we want to be as helpful, as encouraging, as idealistic, as wholesome, as interested in absolutely giving children everything they wished adults had the courage and strength to give them. And to really avoid the fast food of the mind, avoid the junk food, and really give them something so good that 20 years from now we're going to see people that are happy, that are healthy, that have integrity, that are courageous, that are honest, that are humble, that will take humanity to the next level.